Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new scrapbooking layout to share with you. So I'm starting off with some A4 white card and I've already added gesso to this page because I'm going to do some mixed media. But before I do any stamping or anything, I wanted to add some interest to the background. So I've taken some washi tapes in different blue tones, and I also have a marble washi tape as well. And I'm tearing that down the middle so it's not just straight lines, and I'm adding that down the page sort of towards the left hand side, and I've already cut my photo into a circle using a die cut, and I just keep placing that on top to see if I'm happy with it or if I want to add any more. And once I've added the all the washi tape that I want, I'm just going over the top of that with some matte medium. Washi tape isn't overly sticky sometimes, and where I'm adding some mixed media on top, I didn't want any of it lifting. Once that's dry, I've got this sort of like a cracked stamp, and I am using black archival ink to stamp that over the page, again in the areas that I've used the washi tape. And then I've also taken some texture paste and this fading dot stencil and added that in the same area as well. So once that's all dry, I'm adding my Lindy's Magicals, and I'm using Time Travel Teal and Grab a Guy Gold, and I'm just starting off sprinkling the teal in the area where I've put the texture paste, adding water, and then doing the same with the gold. And then I'm just tilting the page to make those two colours run into each other and mix and drip down the page in a way that I like. With the leftover that dripped off the page, I'm going to add some splatters. Once it was dried, I wanted to make it a bit more blue, so I've added some more of that Time Travel Teal just in the centre, spritzed that with water, and then again moved it around the page to let it drip in different ways. And again, I'm adding some splatters. I'm doing big splatters as well across the page, and yeah, I really like how this one turned out. I've let that dry again, and I'm going back with the Grab a Guy Gold and adding splatters with that colour as well. So now that my background is all dry, I'm going to add my photo. This is a photo of my dad he's holding a sword. I don't really know why, he thought it was hilarious, but I've cut that into a circle just using a die cutter, and then I've added some cheesecloth on the back just to add a bit of a background. I didn't use any pattern paper or anything on the back of my photo, so yeah, I added 2 layers of cheesecloth, and then I'm adding some foam to give it dimension, and that's going right in the middle of all of that mixed media work that I did. I'm sticking that down with lots of glue because I've got all of that texture underneath. I wanted to make sure it's definitely stuck. And then I'm going to work on my title, and I went for my hero. And I've used these gold stickers. I can't remember where these ones are from. These are really old, but I used the gold ones to just write out the word my. And then I have these navy thickers. These were from the Indigo and Ivy collection, and I'm using them to write out the word hero. I had to put glue on the back of all of these as well, because again, I have all of that texture on the page. I wanted to make sure they weren't going to come off, so that's why it's taking me a little while longer to do that. So I'm ready to start embellishing my page, and I have the Wildflower and Honey collection from Vicky Boutin, and there's a lot of circle elements in there, so I went through them and picked ones that match the colours, and I've added some of them. I added some little circles with foam as well, but you'll see them better in the photos at the end. I added a couple of phrases to the bottom of my title, and then I'm finishing off with some black pearl drops, and that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!